Welcome to the 504. I'm Sheba Turk. The VenturePOP conference is helping creative entrepreneurs take their business ventures to the next level. It is taking place at NOMA at the end of the month, and Kristy Oustalet is the co-founder of the VenturePOP conference. She is here to tell us all about it. Thanks for being here.
Sure, thanks for having me.
What is this all about? Because it just sounds cool.
Sure, so this is our third VenturePOP conference, and we're super excited. It's 2 full days of creative entrepreneurs getting together, learning from speakers from the stage, and so we have about 100 creative entrepreneurs that come together to learn how to grow their business and to get re-inspired and to connect with a community who gets what they're doing.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So when you say creative entrepreneurs, give me some examples of people who would be good for this.
Sure, so a lot of them tend to be either like small business owners that have really small teams or solopreneurs that are mostly service-based businesses. So they are social media managers and photographers and artists and musicians, and we see a huge realm of like freelance, small business owners or that are running small teams or kind of doing solopreneur freelance work.
Yeah, that makes sense because, right, you often meet a photographer who's like, look, I take these amazing pictures. When it comes to filling out the taxes and forming an LLC, I'm not so good on that part.
Right, so we focus a ton on business, like growing your business, scaling your business, starting a business if you haven't started one yet. And the business side's kind of tricky, and it's also really hard because you have to wear both hats, because you have to be the one taking the photos, setting up the business consults and meeting with the clients, and then on the flip side, you do have to submit your taxes and do all the bookkeeping and learn how to grow the business. And so VenturePOP really focuses on the full picture of how to be a successful creative entrepreneur.
Wonderful. And I understand you guys have some big national speakers coming in. Tell us some of the things they'll be talking about.
Sure. So we always kind of focus our presentations on either like ramping up your business and walking away with an action plan. So for instance, you'll plan your full year marketing plan. So we'll have one of our speakers, Danny Fountain, come through, and she's going to walk you through step by step how to do it. So you'll actually be doing it and leaving VenturePOP with a plan.
Nice.
We have actually this year workshops are like a new addition to the VenturePOP stage. So we'll also be having Maggie Gentry, who is coming in from Austin, Texas. She's going to be talking about how to redefine your why, like why you're doing it in the first place, and so how to kind of get that energy behind your business, because you can it can kind of be a grind, and so like to get excited about your business again is something to do really good every year. And then, a lot of inspired conversations, such as like busting through fear and getting confidence, because it takes a lot to put yourself out there. And so to kind of, leave the whole weekend being like, I can do this, I can do it better, I can scale, I can grow, is really what we're aiming for.
Very nice. So if you sign up for this, do you take part in the entire weekend?
The full weekend, yeah. So it's 10 presentations. 2 of those are the workshops that we just talked about. It's an after party that ends on on Frenchman at Maison.
Nice.
And so, we have to like wrap it all up New Orleans style.
Of course you do.
And, it's at NOMA this year, so we're gonna have lunch in the sculpture garden and all of these breaks. Yeah, it's a big focus for us to have creative entrepreneurs come together.
Wonderful. And how much are tickets for people who want to be involved?
Right now they're $2.99 for the full weekend, and that gives you a full access pass through all of the activities.
And what about people who either cannot afford it or just can't make the conference? How can they kind of benefit from what you guys are teaching?
Yeah, so we just launched this new series. It's called Weekly Workflow, and it's taking all those kind of bits we just talked about how being your own boss, it can be tricky and you don't know whether to work in your business or on your business. And so with that concept in mind, what we did was we took the key factors of things that are easy to slip through the cracks, and we broke it down into small little tasks. So if you sign up on the email list for Weekly Workflow, you'll get automatically a small task each Monday to do each week to stay on top of your business. And so we kept them all to be a task to be under an hour, so you're setting aside this time to kind of keep things afloat and keep things going and slowly grow over time. And then also it's amped up with a community. So in the community, on a private Facebook group, for those who are part of the Weekly Workflow, we can go in and we can talk about, hey, I did this and this really worked, and
yeah, you can kind of have some support there. Well, I love that you guys are including everyone, whether they're coming to the conference or not. This sounds amazing, guys. The VenturePOP conference is at NOMA, again, the New Orleans Museum of Art, September 30th and October 1st. For everything you need to know, visit VenturePOPconference.com. Well, New York Fashion Week is about celebrities and, of course, statement-making outfits. We're going to weigh in on some of the looks after the break.